Hi everyone, this is me, Muhammad Hazim Aiwala from Pakistan, Faisalabad, but currently in Oman city, Salalah. So today we have a very special guest, Jana Šimoníková. So, um, today I am hurried to interview Jana Šimoníková, a dedicated digital creator with over 7,500 followers and more than 18,000 posts shared online. She has been working with DIDX for more than 3 years, showing strong professional commitment with an educational background from uh, Portugal, I think so, and hospitality knowledge with digital creativity. Her profile reflects consistency, emotional depth, and meaningful content creator. Welcome, Yana.
Wow. Hello, Muhammad. Thank you very much for the invitation to the interview. Where you got this information from?
I got this
You did your research.
information from ChatGPT.
Wow, ChatGPT knows this information about me already.
Yeah, first I got your information from your profile, and then I
Mhm.
tell to ChatGPT, and then I make a full interview introduction for you.
Well, it's wonderful that you actually didn't ask me for introduction and did your research before the interview. That's amazing.
Okay, so my first question is, can you tell us a little us about yourself and your journey?
So I extend that introduction a little bit. I live in Slovakia. Slovakia is a small country, 5.5 million people. It was part of Czechoslovakia before. Then this state split into two, Czech Republic and Slovakia. I studied management of travel agencies at Hotel Academy. Probably the reason behind that was that I wanted to travel a lot and to see the places and, to taste different kinds of food and see these historical buildings and museums and nature, which you usually see at the postcards or in the TV. And after the studies, I moved to Czech Republic. I lived in Czech Republic. I was living there probably for 20 years. And I got married. I had two children. I was shortly working in IT company in administration, and then I was helping in our company, my ex-husband company, paragliding industry. In paragliding industry, we were producing paragliders, and we had also the paragliding school. And after that 20 years, I moved back to Slovakia. I was taking care of my parents. They needed some medical care. And remotely, I was working for the IDX for the telecommunication company. I think it was more than 3 years I worked there. And I was also helping Graham Foundation. I probably wasn't so visible back then because I was working in the background mostly. But yeah, this year I started to do interviews for Rehan School to help Rehan School. So yes, I'm here now.
So that's great. My next question to you is, what inspired you to become a digital creator?
Digital creator, that's something Facebook gives you like a standard way. So I didn't choose this, but um, Yeah, I was thinking actually that Facebook should pay us, right? We are creators, we work on Facebook and we create the content and attract other people to the platform. So, they get all the revenue from advertisement and we get nothing and even have to pay for no ads. So I was thinking we actually deserve, some payment, but you have to work more hard for it. You Unfortunately, we don't get paid for the data we offer, and they really know everything. These platforms know everything about us, right? But we only get paid if we develop a professional account on Facebook and create really consistently the content and of course follow the policy of the Facebook, which is not very transparent to to understand. So yeah, I'm not that professional content creator, but people love to share uh, some experience on Facebook and photos, connect with families and with strangers, and advertise their business and so on. So,
That's nice. So, next question to you is, how did your education influence your career path?
if I think about it, it's like almost it didn't influence at all because I was studying management of travel agencies, but it seems, or maybe it seemed in past that you just were memorizing some stuff at school, but if you are not going to use that information further in your life, then your brain just store the information somewhere in the corner and you forget those. So, and also it didn't work in travel agency industry. So I think also that the travel agencies changed a lot due to all these digital tools available. So before, there were no hotels.com, Airbnb applications, no smartphones. So of course, people who were scared to travel, they visited the travel agency and the travel agency arranged whole trip for them. Today, with the existence of applications, and we can easily arrange visas. We can easily, in Europe at least, we can travel the countries of Schengen freely, and internet is almost everywhere. Data, you can have data. You can just open the application and book the hotel and nearby, and it's very easy for us to travel. So I guess it's very difficult for travel agencies to continue the business. They have to be innovative. They have to be more interesting and offer something else for people. Um, so I guess studies and school, probably. I think I have learned the basics, at school, and the basics are for children to find their passion and interest. You learn biology, you learn physics, mathematics, languages, literature. And if you are passionate about that subject, you probably choose university where you can study. Find the passion in any of that, then you have to look for further for the passion until you find it. So I guess the school is good for that, to introduce what you can have interest in.
That's great. So my next question to you is, what was your first step into the personal or professional world?
First step, it's like first job,
Yeah,
maybe.
like yeah.
You also, how old are you, Muhammad?
I am almost 13.
13, almost 13. So when I was studying at the hotel academy, and even before, I think it's from 16 years old we can actually be hired as for a job. If you are 16 years old, you can be officially hired for a job, and students usually do that during their holidays, 2 months holidays. So yes, I was having some experience also. And if I remember correctly, I was helping in the kitchen in the restaurant when I was 16. And then when I was at Hotel Academy, I was 18. So of course, to financially um, get and support my studies and everything. So we were studying and we were also cleaning the offices. That were my first job experiences. And then, the real official job was when I finished the school. And when you finish the school, you have to join the workforce. You have to find a job and or to do business or something. So I remember I started in IT company in administration. That was the first step for me, and it was already 25 years ago,
Uh,
27 maybe. So hard to remember already.
that's nice. So my next question to you is, what is your role at DIDX?
In DIDX, I was working first in the finance department. I was taking care of the payments, vendor payments, monitoring the accounts. And later on, I worked in customer support service. Um, so yes, that was my role in DIDX.
That's nice. My next question to you is, what has been your biggest achievement there?
Hmm. I think it's still waiting for me. I don't, I don't see any biggest achievement actually in my life. So I guess it's still in front of me somewhere. Not in front of me, but like ahead, like still walking towards it.
Okay. My next question to you is, what challenges did you face in your career?
The challenge is, what is challenge for me might not be challenge for you. For example, it must be things that are difficult for one person can be easy for another. And when you actually overcome the challenges, you find out or you feel like, oh, it wasn't such a big deal, right? It wasn't such a big challenge. You don't find it as difficult as before the time you were facing it. So um, you have obstacles in life. You will have obstacles in life. Everyone has and challenges, and just um, you just go through it and overcome it, and then it's not a challenge, it's experience. So, and right now, mm, if I think about that, like, what is the biggest challenge? Well, there is probably nothing as big that um, I would consider it a challenge.
Okay, that's nice. My next question to you is, how do you stay consistent with the, content creation?
I told you that I'm not that professional in uh, digital creator. I, I'm not professional here. Um, so, but for those professionals who wants to achieve something, the consistency is probably linked to algorithms. You know, what algorithms work on the platform. You have to be aware how it works, and the consistent creation is something that algorithms actually can help you with. But I don't know much about the algorithms, so I just enjoy, and learn a lot on Facebook, because Facebook is a platform which contains articles and, opinions of people, and it's sometimes very long reading. And Instagram and TikTok is something else again. It's mostly pictures, photos, videos. Probably I like to read more than watch, and I like to think more. So, but yes, I actually I only am digital creator who is enjoying this and who is doing this slowly. And I don't do it professionally. That's why, the consistency is not um, that thing I want to pursue.
That's really nice. My next question to you is what skills are most improve for digital creators today?
What skills are important for the digital creator? I would probably go like, what skills are important in what skills will be important in future. And with this digital world and artificial intelligence, the knowledge will not be, and that container of information you carry in your brain will not be important anymore. What will be important? It will be creativity, flexibility, troubleshooting, problem solving, um, and of course, skills to operate these digital tools and artificial intelligence, and some really good healthy ethic. So all these tools can be used and not misused. This will be important in future.
That's good. So, next question to you is, what type of content do you enjoy creating most?
Well, nowadays I'm creating, I'm doing these interviews, conducting interviews with facilitators and students in Rehan School. So, but it doesn't matter actually for me. I just probably like more to post something about nature and something philosophical. and something that makes people to stop and just enjoy or think more deeper about some stuff. Because it seems like the world is very fast and everybody hurries somewhere. So um, sometimes it's good for us to stop and um, reflect.
That's really good. So, next question is, how do you generate new ideas?
I'm very bad in generating new ideas. I'm not that creative person. I was always admiring, visionaries, people who are able to see what majority of people cannot see. And you can even look at the same picture, and everyone may notice something else. And visionaries are really people with unique sight, and they are able to find out connections where it's hard to find connections. And so and people who are artists, they are very creative because they create really something unique. They connect things that people don't want to see connected sometimes. Sometimes the art is irritating, sometimes art is uncomfortable to see, but that's okay. That's the art. It can gives you pleasure. It can makes you think, force you think. And if it stays with you, if you visit gallery or theater, and if it stays with you even after for a week or longer, then it's good art because it made you think, reflect. Um, so so I don't think I'm that person who is very creative. Um, I think also that TikTok platform, people who are on TikTok, they are somehow, this community is creating their own language. And someone like me who comes on TikTok, they don't really understand what's going on. They don't get a lot of details. So it's also can be considered as art, right? That artists sometimes hide something in their art, which people can't find. So it's very interesting, creativity.
Okay, so Yana, in the middle of questions of studies and about you, can we play a game?
Okay. I'm
So the
looking
game
forward to it.
is when I say A or Z game. So when I say A, so you can say name a country start from A.
Oh, okay. I will be good at it. Let's start.
Okay, so A,
Angola,
that's great. B,
Britain,
for D,
D, Denmark,
C,
C, um, Croatia,
ha, that's great. Z,
Z, Zimbabwe,
K,
K,
yeah,
K, um, K, Costa Rica,
yeah,
can be.
yeah. I know a country start from K, Kuwait. Did you know?
What about Korea?
Yeah, Korea.
Korea.
You guessed right. So S,
S?
Yes.
S like Slovakia?
Why?
Why? Is there any country on Y? Yemen?
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe it can be. Are
Yes.
we not? Am I not cheating? Because
Now,
the countries can be written in different capital letter than in Slovak language and in English and in their own language. So
yeah.
sometimes it feels like cheating. Do you have another?
I don't know. I just know Yemen from we start from Y. Next is T.
Turkey.
I love that country. And
You love that country.
yeah, Istanbul.
You visited Istanbul?
No, I don't visit, but I love Istanbul city.
It's beautiful city, really. Hmm.
And now K.
Okay. Oh, I said Costa Rica, Congo,
Yeah, now H.
Hungary,
Hungry. I'm so hungry. Okay. M.
Monaco,
N.
Nicaragua,
Now the last one. mm, G.
Greece.
That's great. You know so many countries and you so fast. So
You
let's
know, we were when I was a child, we were playing similar game. We all had paper in front of us, and we split the paper into four columns. One per first column has a name, second column city, third column animal, and fourth column thing. And we chose the letter. One says start, and he is repeating alphabet in his mind, and the second person says stop, and the person who was reading the alphabet in his mind says, okay, it's letter K, for example. And once he says the letter, everyone starts to write name, like Catherine, city, like city on K. Now I cannot find any city on K. Animal K on K. What animal? Kangaroo.
yeah, I play
And the
that game.
and
I play
thing
that
is,
game.
and who first actually write the last says stop, and when the first guy who says stops, everyone stops writing, right? And for every correct answer, you have 10 points. And if you have same answer as someone else, you have only 5 points. And you count it and write it in the fifth column. And then, alphabet starts counting again, and you just go further. And who has the most points wins. It
That's
was
great.
funny game.
Let's move on to the questions.
Thank you for reminding me.
Okay. Um, your bio mentions silence. What does that quit mean to you?
It probably shows that I am a huge introvert, and mm, introverts are not so good in chit chat with strangers. even with friends, if we talk when we have something to say, and um, yeah, it's difficult for us maybe to talk, just some not important stuff. We feel like it's not important to speak about that. But it's, of course, it's the chit chat is also important, that it connects people, it starts the conversation, and so on. And I found this quote interesting because sometimes we feel like weird if we sit next to some stranger. And when you sit next to other people, the expectations are that you start to talk, communicate. When you are with someone, with friend, that expectations are, oh, we should speak, we should talk, right? But what if we just sit and are silent and not talk? What happens? Like, is it weird? Is it more weird than talking? Or it's just I found the quote very interesting, and to experiment with, maybe, like, if you are a friend with someone, for example, and if you just sit there silently, is it weird? What happens? um, I think we are forced to talk, like, because of that expectations that if we are together, we should talk, right? So maybe today it's not as weird because we have the phones and we can sit next to each other and we can be in the phones, but it's also weird. So it's just an interesting quote to think about.
That's great. So before ending, give an advice to our viewers.
The viewers, I don't know who are the viewers. Who is the audience? Like, are there
Yeah.
kids? Are there adults or old people? If they are young kids like you, I would really not just advise, but I would like to, you are you spent a lot of time in the phones, in the smartphones. I just want to see that you don't forget to hang out with each other and to develop your some social skills, and you don't forget the friends, and you still can meet the friends personally, and just go outside, and not to waste that time on the social media too much. um, so that would be that advice for the young kids. For adults, where I would have suggestion, spend time with your kids more, especially the ones under 10 years old, 10 years age. Um, Give them time and safe space and love and support. And I know it's difficult to find the time and energy um, at that age. And for older people, I would like to advise them that they may not like the world that comes, or that it's already here, and all this technology, and it feels all different. But as the world was different for them and their parents, the world will be different for you, Muhammad, and it was different for your grandparents. So uh, somehow reconcile with that, and try to navigate young kids towards that difficult future which comes. So um, some old people say, that if you are sitting and just typing on the laptop, you don't actually work. right? That if you are holding the phone, you are not actually working. But that's not true. People really, it's a difficult work, and it's difficult life to live in the world where there is so much information everywhere, and you will have to find out which are true, which are fake, which are good for you, which are not. So yeah, that
Okay,
would be my
that's great.
advice.
That's a very good and great advice. So thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for coming in my podcast. So bye bye.
Thank you very much, Muhammad. Have a great night. I enjoyed the conversation a lot.
Okay.
Goodbye.